He'd love to come down, and we've obliged. There's the red light on. Grey List is not yet in the stall, so that's a bit premature, but anyhow. Grey List goes in now, so they're set for a start in race number 1 out of Keppel Park, Yeppoon. Good luck, everyone. And they're off and racing. Got them away to a Butte start too. Getting Lippy got out a little bit, tad slowly, I suppose you'd say. And going fast was Grey List around the outside with Love My Lure. Chicky Hotties just in between that pair. Sweet Fantasy's in 4th position, only about 3 or 4 lengths behind the lead. Then came the next one, which was One Tune. Further back in the field then was Getting Lippy. And Tsunami Forces last about 10 lengths from the lead. Going down the hill with about 550 metres to go. And Grey List, the favourites, are doing it well from the next horse, which was Love My Louie, being followed along then by Sweet Fantasy, who's working into the race nicely. Chicky Hotties not doing much at the moment. One Tune's further behind them with Getting Lippy, and Tsunami Forces last. They're in the stretch, and Grey List leads the way. About to be tackled by Love My Louie once again. Sweet Fantasy's going for a run in between them. It's Grey List clear at the moment. Sweet Fantasy's trying hard. Love My Louie's coming as well. Grey List is in front by about a length or so. It looks like it might be going to hold them, is it? Yes, it is. And Grey List going away in the closing stages. Another win for Julie Bussett, and this girl can ride. Sweet Fantasy second. Tight for third. Getting Lippy might have got it, but I'm not sure. It's in a photo with Love My Louie. Then running on well, Tsunami Force, One Tune, and Chicky Hottie was last. Favourites home. Grey List for Julie Bussett. And if you are a racing fan, you know that name's famous, particularly in New Zealand, the Bussetton family. And young Julie rides very well. She rode a winner where I called last week at Gladstone, and she's impressed today with that ride on Grey List. She got it to the front, nursed it, and then rode it vigorously when required in the straight after the running of the first. But Grey List, too good for them. Time and margins, please. 3128. 3/4 of a length by a half a length. 60.5 was the time. So 3/4 of a length by 1.5 lengths, 60.5 the time. The winner Grey List is by Wanted from Tarfiro Bianco. It's raced by Miss E. Beek, J. Beek, Find Your Bookie, T.F. Smith, B.K. Rawlinson and Mrs. K. Rawlinson, trained by Tom Smith at Rockhampton. Second placing to Sweet Fantasy, who's by Invader from Fantasy Quest, ridden by Mackenzie Appel, trained by Chris Hansen at Rockhampton, Kevin Hansen actually. And third to Getting Lippy, who was by Whittington from Watch My Lips, Brooke Johnson for Carl Sinclair. That was the run of the race. 3/4 of a length by 1.5 lengths, 60.5 the time.